We see that sometimes on the 10-day, but really it's been very, very quiet. And the market, as we've seen again this week, we had a little bit of a sell-off and we bounced right back again. And of course, there are very good reasons for that. We're going to talk about some of those today. I've been sort of yelling about a lot of this stuff for a few months now, and it's sort of playing out as expected. I want to tell you a little bit about skew. So why is it so quiet? Well, because we have this environment where the market is very well bid, sentiment is quite negative, and really there aren't enough people believing in this rally. And I'm going to show you a couple of charts in a moment that are really kind of eye-popping. You kind of don't really see this very much. So, and we'll talk about the sort of texture of this market, which is very, very curious in a way. I haven't seen anything quite like it in my 3 decades. And so, but for the market, for the Fed, this is kind of warm porridge, right? We've gotten some pretty good retail numbers. Inflation came in okay. So really the focus is still on that jobs front. And that kind of leaves us with sort of essentially what we see as a strong economy, weakening jobs, and inflation that is no longer a really, really big concern. Now, it might be at some point if what I think plays out actually continues to juice the economy, but it is going to be kind of a little bit of a bifurcated market, and I'll show you a little bit on that. And then we'll talk a little bit about that collar support.